Adora Production presents Tears of the Dragonfly. It's one of the most insidious killers known to man. It takes thousands of lives every year in the United States. It crosses all lines: economic, racial, gender, age. It's an enemy that rips families apart, leaving nothing but devastation in its wake. I'm Denise Washington Blomberg, and during this time we'll look closely at suicide. What type of pain drives a person to such despair that they would take their own lives with their own hands? There's physical pain, the pain that comes from a long illness, the loss of hope. Emotional pain, such as grief or loss or addiction, accompanied many times by emotions a person's not able to process. The result, they take their own lives. Spiritual pain. Some individuals find that they're tormented by destructive thoughts, voices, if you will, that tell them to take their own lives. One thing is for sure, when a suicide occurs, many people are the victim, not just the person who tries to take his or her own life, as you'll see later in this presentation. What are the effects of suicide on a family, on friends or associates of the victims, of society as a whole? Would you know what to say to an individual who is suicidal? Can you identify the signs of a person at risk of suicide? What do you do if you know someone is suicidal? These are just some of the questions that we'll ask in this time. So let's get a better picture of suicide. Researchers with the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention has released statistics that are staggering. Consider this: more than 34,000 people in the United States commit suicide every year. It's the fourth leading cause of death for adults 18 to 65 in the United States. Suicide is the 11th leading cause of death in our country. Every 15 minutes, a person takes his or her own life in our country. Suicide is an across-the-board, equal opportunity killer, even among our military. Tears of the Dragonfly.